Hi. Good morning. Long time no see. Right, I'll tell you the crack. So I'd planned on travelling up the Hexham Way this morning, and I was going to do the Housesteads Fort Sycamore Gap Circular, incorporating where the old sycamore tree used to be before it was cut down. But when I checked the weather last night, it was forecast pretty bad fog, and it wasn't due to lift till about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So by that time I probably would have finished that walk, because I would have been over there from 7:30 for the sun coming up really. And it would have been a bit of a waste of time, man, because you get some class views over to the Cheviots and that, over that way. So I will get up there next time I sort of travel further afield, like. But I've just decided to do another local one this morning, like. Starting off here down at Burnside Beck, and I'm just gonna have a mission over Elba Parkway and over the lines, Fence Houses Woods, come back over Joe's Pond Way. I'm just gonna wing it, add a few little bigger tours and things like that in for the purpose of the video. But hopefully it'll turn out alright. The last local one I did up the quarry and that, out of all my videos, it's had the most views, which is a bit frustrating really, because I was thinking, well, maybe we just maybe do the local ones instead of travelling like an hour and a half, 2 hours away to be making videos. But anyway, I'll get cracking in there. Hopefully it'll turn out alright. I'll have a bit crack along the way, and I couldn't freeze them this morning, like. But anyway, obviously come down last week in Stormy Amy, that. Fucking hell. Right, looking over that way towards New Bottle, Table Rock and that. Up there, I can see a tiny bit of fog on the higher ground. So that's telling me I've probably made the right call by not going up to Hexham, up onto the high ground, like, because I wouldn't have been able to see jack shit. So I'm happy about that. These two horses here, probably the friendliest horses I've ever met in my life. Oh, then here he comes. This one always looks like he's smiling. Aye. Every single time I come across here, they come and see us. He's a bit wary this morning, like. Aye, alright. And he's the little one coming. He's the small one. He's mega friendly, this guy. Aye. Look at all the sticky things in his hair. You're lovely. You're lovely. Yep. Every single time I come past here, they come over and I give them a bit of a pat. Right, so we'll cross out the road, and that'll take us the shipworks to be out on the right, Elba Park and that. Continue on this way. Bit of frost on the ground this morning. Definitely getting colder, and I've seen a canny few rabbits kicking around. Come past the shipworks back here. Elba Park is beyond them bushes. Factory's on the left. Continue up this path here. That'll take us up towards where Cozy Foam was. I don't know if it's still there. But I'm going to try and climb up that and have a look, because there used to be this yard area. We used to hang around there when we were kids and fire off air rifles and all that type of naughty shit. So I'll see if I can get in. I don't know if I can, but we'll have a go. Off the beaten trail, as they say it. Kind of overgrown, like, I don't know if I can get all the road here. There used to be gaps all along the fence, but any gaps that there was seem to have been blocked in with this debris. There's an area here I'll try and climb over. I think I'll try and climb out the iron fence, but I'm pushing 40 like in there. I didn't fancy climbing that. Jesus Christ. Oh, we didn't make it easy. In thorns all the way. I'm not alive. Nah, it's too overgrown with thorns and that. And I'll end up ripping my montane jacket. I'm going to go back the way I came and see if there's a gap along the fence line that way. But I can't be arsed with that, like. And after great difficulty of getting in, Christ, it looks mad different here now. It's like there's been some big fires and that. This was pretty much a big playground for us when we were kids. I think I'm in the right place here, it's got to be. It was all fenced in. Gonna have a mooch away, see what's there. That area up there was massively disappointing. There was nothing there when we were kids. There was big containers and all sorts off out the back of the factory. But anyway, never mind. We're going to head up a bank along here somewhere, take us up onto the old railway lines and just follow them for a good stretch to Fancy Woods. Got up there on the lines. Bit of fly tipping going on here. Some scuffy gets have just dumped the shit, which pisses us off because it's not the cleanest area to start with. And this is a public footpath, man. People's got to come walk past here with the dogs and that, and you've got to see shit like that. Shows you how long it is since I've been over that area back there where Cosy Farming that used to be. From what I can see, it's completely gone now, knocked down. So no wonder there's no sort of storage yard and out. So go and have a look. This stuff here is not the easiest to walk on. It's not the most comfortable. It goes on for a bit. So we come to a busy road crossing here. Fence houses on the left. To the right will take you up to Chilton Moor. Burnmill and that. But you cross straight over here into Fence Houses Woods. Still on this horrible stony path. This comes on till we get over to Great Meadows, really. Anybody walking past me is going to think I'm round the bend. Hey, what's this divvy doing? Talking to a little black camera by himself. This is the problem that we might have to face the rest of the year. So with the dark mornings coming in, I'm going to have to time my walks really for when the sun's coming up. Normally it wouldn't bother us. I'd walk 2 hours with a head torch on before the sun comes up and get the sunrise up height somewhere, but if I'm wanting to record it, you cannot film this in low light. You need good light. So that's what I'm going to have to do, time my trips, my journeys for when the sun's coming up, which is not the end of the world, but the later you start, the more people you're going to see. And I like to go walking to get away from people, really. But that's going to be the crack, especially by the end of this month when the clocks go back. Now probably he's not going to be able to start walking till maybe it's 8 o'clock. And just have to deal with it that way. Or I'm going to be walking around recording head torch footage, which is not very good. Very, very Sleepy Hollow like. So once I get a bit further on here, I need to look for a right turn, and that'll put us onto the proper railway line. And that continues right onto Derrenby, I think. But last time I walked up here, I got ripped the shreds off all these thorns here. Evil, evil thorns. Just approaching the bridge that goes over Blatty Boy Road, and that'll take you Chilton Moor and that up there, the Chilton. Oh! Burnt out ped here, it's obviously been stolen, set on fire by some degenerates. I cannot wait to get off this horrible friggin' stone. But I know once I come off onto the right and get onto the proper railway track, It's pretty much the same. This goes on for ages. It's exactly why I didn't put my scarpers on this morning, because it's uncomfortable enough with the lightweight boots. I hate walking on shit like this. Views will open up a bit now. Some frost on the ground. It's my favourite time of the year to be walking, really. Once there's a bit frosting, eventually some snow on the higher ground. It's my favourite time of year to walk, autumn and winter. I don't know what that is in the field. You'll not be able to see it on this from here. That's absolutely massive. Some type of bird. Looks like one of them. Is it a Canadian goose or a Egyptian goose or something? I didn't know, but it's fucking massive. That's a first for me. Round Houghton, just in between these trees there, that's a small deer. Yeah. And he doesn't look phased. I'll try and get round a bit further, see if we can get a better view of it. But I've never seen one round here. I know Si and Huntons walked this track a while ago, and them saw one right in front of them, one or two. But that's brilliant, that. That's a little bit disappointing. By the time I got past this tree line here, couldn't see it anymore, so it's either took off or out of view. Do you know what? I've went wrong here somewhere, because there used to be like a proper railway line, not just this stone. There was like train track type things, and I think I've come off here, I'm pretty sure. So they've either took them up or I've went wrong somewhere, but it makes any difference anyway. Head down here, that'll take us Great Meadows way. Oh, chicken, fall down again. Woo. Christ. Aye, I think the deer's still there. There's a lad, he's got his binoculars out there. Let's us just have a walk round here and see if we can get a look back on it. It must be still there, but he's still got his binoculars on it, this lad there. Yeah, it's there. See it jumping? Wow. There's another. And they're just standing there. I mean, I'm probably going to get wrong off there, because I don't know if she's got a camera or binoculars. But I've probably ballsed her shot up by spooking them. I'll just get one more shot of it before I head on. Top of that, like, mint. Anybody that watches regularly, and I know there's not many, but a few of me close friends and stuff do watch all the videos, they'll notice probably haven't been out for about 4 weeks. I've just needed a rest. Work's been non-stop, and I just haven't had the energy to get up and travel and do anything. It's not helping when Sunderland's playing on a Saturday, like, and I'm having a drink for the match. But I've enjoyed the rest. But that last one up Crossfell, man, when I tried to climb, when I was like knackered, hadn't slept very well and that, it gives us a proper reality check, because I've never ever felt dead like that on any mountain. So it gives us a bit of a reality check. And I've never felt my age before. I mean, I wouldn't say I was old or anything, but I'm pushing 40, and I just can't do it anymore. So I don't know when the next video will be, but we'll just have to wait and see how I feel. I slept great last night, and when I woke up on my Garmin sleep score, my training readiness was like 93%. I've never ever had it that high, so I've been raring to go. But a nice rest, chilling out on a Saturday and having a lie in Sunday is it's done us the world of good. So we'll just see what happens next. I am going to go up the Sycamore Gap, like, that's probably going to be my next solo video. Or it might I might just stay around here have you seen deer in that? Because that's class, that.
Look at this fella here. He's a big guy. Now, does he bite? I hope not. You alright? He's absolutely massive. Great meadows and that's over this way. So I'll hook round there. I didn't know exactly which way I'm going to go. Normally I would just walk straight on towards the Great Meadows Arena, Val McEwen Centre, and then probably back over home, the back of Dairy Lane and that. But I think I might take a bit of a detour and go and have a look at their ponds and stuff, just for the purpose of the video. This is a busy area over here. There's the bird watching hut thing over there, which is never ever open. Not as vocal, these ones, these Houghton sheep. Fucking cobwebs. And the old peeping Tom hut.
Can I find the bastard pond?
That's it. Gone no too long now, yeah. Get to there, and then I'll either come back this way or go on home past the visit centre. Absolutely honks over here. Check out this fella. Well, watch these fellas like. Just that you're in that. Strong birds, them.
Part of us wished that I did this walk back to front, because that would have looked brilliant with the mist and that on it this morning. But then I wouldn't have gotten the footage of the deers over, so you cannot have it all.
End of the line regarding the pond. When we were young'uns, me and Steve Miller. Whoa, yeah, what was that? Fish or something like that. Me and oh, it stinks. Me and Steve Miller went, there's a little bit of a pond just beyond that. And I can't remember who else was with us, but there was a few of us. Anyway, we had a dinghy, like an inflatable dinghy in there. Mental down in this water. Absolutely stinks, full of germs.
I've decided to walk back alongside the visitor centre way. If I was going to go the back way, it just takes you through like another wooded area, and we'll get a kind of bit woodland footage today anyway. So I'm not asked about that. It gets busy here. Loads of cars in the car park. This road down here, it'll be chock-a-block with cars. Big popular area with dog walkers and stuff. It's can't even get out first thing in the morning, but by the time I'm getting round, it's just loads of dog walkers and that, which is no problem, like. But I just did it like people, as I say in every video. Just approaching the roundabout. We'll cross the road, and that'll take us to the industrial estate. And I'll go home, back over Dairy Lane way. I'm going to have to get a move on, like, because I am busting for a Jimmy Riddle. That's the way it would have took us out if I'd went out the back way. Block did a stealth camp over there, like,
just on the right hand side out of that way. Up here, hang a left. I've had to stop in there. Have a Jimmy Riddle down here. That'll keep clock like there's that many dog walkers and stuff over here. I'll end up on the Houghton residence page.
Wrongly accused of being the fence house's flasher. Aye, so this is the Blair Witch. Keep your schools just over there, and Dairy Lane Estates that way. We used to have a beauty shed in these trees here. We all used to hang out there and get tarnished. Good times. I'll wrap this one up now because I'm nearly home. I'm just walking through Dairy Lane Estate. This one I've tried to work the distance out so it was exactly the same as the Hexham one that I planned. 7 mile, just for times and stuff, because the fog wasn't supposed to lift till about 9:30, and it's 10 o'clock now. So by the time I got round it, it's been the right call, because I only would have had probably half an hour of decent footage when the fog had lifted. But it's been a canny route around the doors, and then obviously seeing the 2 deer was class. But like I say, I'm back home now, and it's been alright. It's been good to get out after a good few weeks rest, and God knows where I'll go next time or when. But I'll catch you in a bit.